Alright, shalom, 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 shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Rachak V'dash, double honors unto my elders and apostles of great millstone, which are the men that rule well and taught us His truth. Peace, blessings, and salutations as always be to the elect. Alright, in transit, just wanted to make a quick lesson. Alright, I got a few precepts, about 3 precepts that I wanted to read and speak on real quick through the Spirit, man. Just morning meditation, love not the world. All right. We have to set our, like the scriptures tell us, we have to set our affections on things above. And the scriptures also speak about, our mindset, should be aimed towards the things which don't corrupt, rather than the things that do corrupt, which is everything here on earth right now. This is, hey, this place is temporary, and that's what this is gonna go into. 1 John, the 2nd chapter. All right, so this is 1 John 2:15. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. Right. Now, does that mean that we don't partake in certain things in righteousness? No. Of course, we're gonna do, to an extent, we're gonna do some worldly things. We're still gonna, go out, things of that nature. Still gonna watch TV and, involve ourselves in a little bit of folly, just not in wickedness, right? But our affections, or our true love, is the scriptures, man. It's not the things of this world. You see, our goal now, obviously, we go and, do things like have a job and get our daily bread. Some bros, have good careers. Some bros have regular jobs, right? The point is, though, that our affections are on the things well above that. No matter how high level of a position you have in this world, as long as you have your mindset and keep your eyes single towards what? The kingdom of heaven of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, alright? Then you know that you don't love the world more than the Lord. That's what it's all about. It's all about loving the Lord more, alright, than the things of this world. Okay? Verse 16, for all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh and the lust of the eyes and the pride of life, is not of the Father but of the world, right? Everything that, pretty much everything that we're involving ourselves in right now in the world outside of the truth is going to eventually be gone. The job that you have right now in the kingdom of heaven, you're probably not going to be doing, what you're doing right now. Some brothers electricians, brothers plumbers, some brothers in telecom, some brothers are in different careers. You're not going to be doing that in the kingdom of heaven. The heathens will be doing that for us in the kingdom of heaven. You ain't going to be no electrician in the kingdom of heaven. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to be employed by who is employing you right now. You're going to be a servant of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, all right? And what? You're going to have your own lot and rule it. All right, everything right now is gonna be out of here soon. So the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, even the women that you're dealing with right now. All right, you probably gonna have the same women in the kingdom of heaven. All right, but they'll be in righteousness. Right now, everything is tainted. We don't have perfection on this side. Even the clothes that we wear right now, that stuff is, you know what I'm saying. So for the lust, the scriptures say, lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, the pride of life is of this world. All right, is not of the Father, but of this world. So everything that we're doing now, really is of this world, all the carnal things, and it's gonna stay right here. Okay, verse 17. Salakia. It says, "And the world passeth away, and the lust thereof. But he that doeth the will of the Father abideth forever." So it said, the world passeth away, and the lust thereof. So everything that we lust after on this side, all right, it's gonna pass away. You see, the beauty of a woman, that we have, right? We might have a good looking woman right now. That stuff is gonna pass away. Even the woman, let's say the woman that you're dealing with now goes into the kingdom with you, right? Even that, what she looks like now is gonna pass away. In the kingdom of heaven, we ain't gonna even look the same. So what's it called? Because when it says when the world passeth away, that's not talking about the earth. It's the fashion of this world, like how it says in Peter's. the ways of this world is going to pass. You see, it's going to be out of here, man. Ain't going to be no more. Salaki, I'm a little under the weather, but ain't going to be you ain't going to be wearing Adidas sneakers in the kingdom of heaven. You ain't going to be, dressing like how you dress right now in the kingdom of heaven. All these things are going to pass. The things that you're doing now, you ain't going to do them in the kingdom. That's why our mindset should be on what? The things above and the things that don't corrupt. The things that don't corrupt is what we lust after. Okay? The kingdom. You see? So, hey, that's where our mindset should be at, man. Our mindset should be on the kingdom of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Okay? Hey, because this world, man, soon is going to be gone, man. Hey, the car I'm driving right now, one day is no longer going to exist. The cars brothers are into right now, bro. No brothers is into vehicles. A lot of brothers are. Most men are. Those things ain't going to be so. You ain't gonna be looking for a used Toyota in the kingdom of heaven so that you can get to and from. Ain't gonna be none of that. All these things are gonna pass away. So what's our mindset at? Our mindset is in the things of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, the kingdom of heaven. Because really, when you think about it, we don't really love this world, man. There's no real need to tell brothers, hey man, you shouldn't be. Obviously at first, yeah, but when you're in this thing long enough, you start to realize, like, yo, this is terrible. This whole thing is tainted. Because everything here is corruptible. Everything here is going to pass anyway, so there's no point in even trying to set your affections on it. No point in even trying to love it. So, yeah, we got to keep the mindset, man, that to love not the world. Because this world that we're in right now, this kingdom that we're in right now, is eventually going to head to a point where you really can't live in it anymore anyway. Besides just societal collapse, the level of sin and wickedness that's going on here, it's just going to be unlivable soon. So hey, set your affections on the things of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Okay, but nonetheless, that's all I wanted to bring out real quick through the Spirit. I'm reaching my destination. I want to give all praises, glory, honor to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Bahashim Rachak with Dash, double honors unto my elders and apostles of Great Millstone, which are the men that rule well and taught us His truth. Peace, blessings, and salutations as always, man. Be to the elect. All right, Shalom.